is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 20 of Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5. We are exactly where we were at the end of the last part, people. I have not moved. Now, the only thing I have done, because we're going to go on a little trip here, people. We're going to go on a little journey to find a couple of things that I want. The first of which, now I've put, the only thing I've done off camera is put these markers down. I also put a, well, it's not a marker actually, it's a beacon with a marker underneath it. The markers, the green things, so if we bring up marker, you can mark things on the map like I have there. Underneath that beacon there's a green symbol, but that marker doesn't show up on the compass at the top of the screen. The beacon does, however. So I've put a marker down of a sword there, I think. And I've put another one up here. Now this one, just to explain, I've done a little bit of investigating offline, tried to stay as spoilery free as I can. All I tried to do was say, right, I want a sword that scales with my int as a magic person, so that when we put our points in int, and the points we've already spent in our int for our magics, will make our melee more powerful, our sword more powerful, as well as our magics. And I believe there is a sword here in this location here. I think I've spotted the right bit of the map where it's going to be. A boss has it, so we might not be able to get it, but I'll give it a damn good go, people. So there's a cave here that we're going to go and have a look at. Firstly, though, we're going to go here, which is another location. Aaron Brew gave me this location, and I actually sort of found that via a wiki. Just said that all I did was I looked for int scaling swords for Elden Ring. So if you want to do the same thing, you can do, and just kind of stay away from anything too spoilerific. And there was a list of swords, and this one looks pretty sweet. The Katana, or the Katana, however you want to say it, which is going to be pretty similar to the Katana that I used in the other playthroughs, but it is an int scaling Katana, and I think it's I'm not sure what level it is, but it's supposed to be pretty decent. And here, Aaron Brew, my boy Aaron Brew, he's given me the nod as to where the person is that sells magics, of which we weren't too far away from, to be fair. This is where the big dragon fight was, that I haven't done yet. So we were pretty close to... It's amazing the bits I've kind of missed around here. Anyway, so we're going to head here. I think probably the easiest way to get there is going to be... Well, mind you, how do we get back up? When we get down to the dragon, how do we get back up? Because that's the tunnel where the dragon is. I'm not sure, actually. We'll teleport there anyway and see if we can get up. And we'll go and see... This here is supposed to be the person that sells spells. And I want to go and see what they've got in the way of spells when we get there. So that is going to be our journey today. Now, one other thing to talk about is you can actually scale up your... Something I didn't notice. If you go... Oh, no, you can't do it there. We do it here. To get your Sight of Grace and go to your War of Ashes. And I'm going to try if I can. And we will get going with some gameplay shortly. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find this now. I was going to give a shout out to the person that mentioned this. Bear with me, fine folks. Bear with me. So we're going to the Ashes of War. Okay, here we go. So... Here we go. So, yeah, so the comment was left by Castruluk, or Castruluk, or Castruluk. You know who you are. So thank you for the tip on this one, but basically he said, I believe if you apply the Glintstone Ash of War to your sword, it will gain an int scaling. So, yeah, that is actually true. Because that glintstone thing was something I got very recently. Excuse me. And if you go to our Ashes of War and we go to our sword, you'll see that when we go onto each of these, the stats are changing in the middle. So our sword, as it stands at the minute, has 115 plus 15. And if we go down to the glintstone, if I applied that, it seems to be suggesting that we'll have 82 plus 12. Now, what I don't quite understand is that 82 plus 12 on top of the 115, or is it converting all of my sword damage into magic, which is now 1812? And I think it's the second of those two options, but I could be wrong. So if someone could let me know that. But I suspect that's why a lot of things are turning red there, because although we can do it, it's only converting it into a D int scaling sword, which means it's not the greatest of scalers from int. So really what you want, something, you know, above D, really. Anywhere. So the physical damage comes down, but the magic damage goes up if you look over on the other side there. So I feel like I'll end up with a weaker sword at the moment, if I put that on. But obviously once we've pumped more points into int, in theory that should then become stronger than keeping it as a physical sword. That's my understanding of it. But let me know in the comments below if I'm still not understanding attribute scaling properly. But you definitely want the well, in my case as a mage, you definitely want int attribute to be much higher than D. And with our staff, we've got an S scaling staff, which is actually the highest you can get as far as I know. You go to A and then to S is the way it works. Yeah, so we want the same for the sword, effectively. We want a sword that's a higher int scaler than that, and this Katana is, apparently. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave that off for now, because I believe, my understanding of what's on screen is that 115 plus 15 physical is better than 82 plus 12 magical. But that's only true, of course, if that's additional damage, then obviously I'm doing myself a disservice, but I don't think it is. Okay. So, let's get on with it, people. We're going to head down to Dragon Avenue. Actually, we could go to there, actually. Limegrave Tunnel. Oh, no, that's the bit where the dragon is. What was this bit, then? Murkwater Cave. That might be up on the high ground. I'm highly confused. Let's go there. Yeah. Let's go there. I can't remember Murkwater Cave for some reason. I'm confused between my caves, people. Ah, right, okay, it's actually inside somewhere. Yes, I think this might be a better place to... Maybe not. I think it's all in the same chasm, really. So we want to head to the second of our pointers, actually, because I put the Magic's lady down. Oh, that's interesting. Right, okay, let's see if we can... Hi guys, nice to see you again. Yeah, the dragon is over here, actually. Could find myself in a dragon fight here. Yeah, there it is there, look. But how do we get out of this chasm? Did we ever do it? Let's keep heading to 2 over here, so we get on. Yeah, this will do. This looks like it'll take us up. I feel like fighting the dragon again soon, actually. Go on now. You know you want to. Marvellous. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. How do we get out of here? I could have just kept going, actually. It looks like there's a hill on the other side. Let's go that way. My Gandalf staff. Yes, also, as Jason King keeps pointing out many things, good fellow that he is, another thing that I had kind of realised quite late on as it happens is that there's little golden trees kicking around, and that's where your seeds are for upgrading your flasks. If that's for the getting... Yeah, the little trees give you the one that... Is it the golden seed? And that gives you the... There's our marker over there, or one of them. I think they're both in the same direction as it happens. Yeah, they are. Hey, big fella. Yeah, so... Little golden trees have the ones that give you more healing... So healing more times, effectively. And churches, apparently. A lot of churches have the seed that you need for... What is that? Well, that's poisonous. Ooh, hello. Yeah, a lot of the churches have things that... For making your flask heal more healing or more magic. So just another tip to hang on to there. Now we do seem to be close to my marker. Waypoint ruins, there you go. This is exactly where we're meant to be. There should also be a site of grace here as well. Why have I forgotten how to get off of my horse, people? What's happening? Thank you. Yes, L2. Fucking hellfire. Massive memory blank there. Not sure I actually got any souls for that. Ooh, glowstone times 2. Or a glowstone 2, I should say. Well... Ow! The fuck? Yeah, that big one seems to have a special move. That'll do nicely, thank you. Now, I feel bad for the little one now, it looks scared. I say. Must remember my wolves. I didn't need them there, but always forgetting about my wolves. Golden rune, 1. Poison blossom. Miranda powder. Immunising cured meat. Hello, wie geht's? Where are you, please? Yeah, well, there's definitely I'm sure there's a resting point here. Somewhere. Hey. Well, it seems a bit odd that it would... Now, maybe there isn't. Maybe there's not a waypoint. No, it seems a bit odd for it to be called Waypoint Ruins and there not be a... Anyway, the woman is round here somewhere, if it is a woman. Well, my actual marker is over there. But that could be by neither here nor there, really. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. Why does that feel like a boss fight? I'm not going in a golden door without a feckin' waypoint. Come on now. Well, without a sight of grace. Have I gone to the wrong one first? No, I don't think I have. Sure, there must be a sight of grace kicking around here if there's a door like that. Really, Steve? Okay, wait. Might be easier to see it from atop a horse. Well, there's one of those, so we should come back to here if we do die. So one of those statues. God, you would have put money on there being one here, wouldn't you? But I'm not seeing it. Alright, maybe it's inside. But usually, the only golden door I've gone through like that I remember of any type was a boss fight, people. But worst case scenario, we should teleport back to the little statue here. Right, let's do this then. Let's see what's what. If I can remember where that little tunnel was. Which I'm now forgetting. Oh, here we go. It's not like we've got many souls to lose anyway, is it? Let's get our wand on. Wand on? Yeah, not actually full on the health front, are we? Steady. Fucking hell, I knew it was going to be a fight. Ow. Oh, he's got bleeding on him. Fuck. Oh, you fucker. Oh, I'm not hurt. I've not healed in ages. Oh, you fucker, he got me. Woo! First time. Mad Pumpkinhead, get done. Doing Pumpkinhead one word or not? Ooh, doesn't matter the boss people. I'm always shaking afterwards. What's that about? Well, that might be. It might be that she's in there, to be fair. Now, oh, here we go. Sight of Grace. Thank you. Now, it must be said that Aaron Brew, who told me this woman was here, didn't mention a boss. So, you know, he kept me on my toes there, didn't he, eh? Be having words with him later. I like that, though. I like that there was a boss surprise here. Right. We can actually rest because we've not going to undo anything. Let's have a wee rest here now. Hey, did I get points from him? What the fuck? I got hardly any points off that dude. What's that all about? I thought these bosses were meant to give you a decent... I only got 1,000 off him. Mind you, he's probably an early boss. Right, let's open the door. I don't see anything else lying around that he dropped or anything. Hey! Hello, milady. That'd be a nice mask you got on there.
Tarnished, are we?
Mm-hmm.
No wonder you should turn up here. I am Sellen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
Spell, this is the answer to that. I want to learn sorcery, please.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. Well, your aptitude does appear passable, but one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yep. I still want to learn.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Study sorcery, yes please. Oh, here we go. Well, I've already got 2 of it. Well, I've not got that one. Fire 3 shooting stars that pursue foes. Fires a horizontally widening magic arc. That's the one we've got. Yeah, because we've got that one. Pebble and arc. Fires a volley of glintstone crystal shards. Fucking hell. Costs what though? FP costs 14. Enchants right hand armament with magic damage. Enhances left hand shield damage negation. I don't think I'd use those. Cast something onto a sword to then use the sword. Not sure how good they are. Someone can let me know if that's worth doing or not, but I'm actually a little bit disappointed because out of all of that, well, there's 2, I suppose. But I was expecting there to be more glintstone options than that. It's not a huge amount of spell options, is it? So we need some coin because I want the glintstone stars. Fire 3 shooting stars that pursue your foes. Fires a volley of glint. Well, I want them both actually. We've got enough for the first one. Nod thoughts. Okay. Not overly sure that we've got any to cash in, have we? Oh, we have, yeah. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 200 each. So that's 3,000 blah. So really I want another 1200 kind of, don't I? Huh. I can't remember how much these ones are. 400. So 3 of those would have done it, wouldn't it? I think that'll do us.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
Marvellous, right. So we can take... So it's 4,500 and we've got enough. Here we go. Right. Ah, right, yeah, we need to memorize it into somewhere. The problem is, what am I going to lose for... The only one I'd kind of be willing to lose at the minute is the basic one, which is 7 FP cost. I'm not sure what the crystal barrage is 14, which is pretty high. It's not as high as the big move, but it must be quite powerful. Fires a volley of glintstone crystal shards, but at what? One enemy? Blimey, int 23 required for that, and I've got it. So in fact, there's more int required for the volley than there is for the one that I've already got. So let's put that there. It's a little bit dangerous because I might use my magics too fast, but and let's put that one there. So ooh, hello. Well, that looks pretty badass, doesn't it? He's using a fair lump of magic, though. Yeah, so the lowest one I've got, I think, is 10. Gone through half a bar just with those ones. So really, I guess I really want to find a 4th spell, don't I? Really, 4th spot to put my just have my basic attack in for. I'm now curious if that volley does more damage than that rock sling. Also, interestingly, all of hers are blues, so there must be someone that sells all those purples. I'm not sure what to do now. What we could do with is an enemy to go and fight just to see how good they are. Like, or a group of enemies even. I'm not sure what the... can teleport straight back anyway, can't we? Oh, fucking hell, there's a bloody giant up there. Holy shit. Well, there's a few enemies to kick around, isn't there? There's a big guy in there as well. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. Look how many of them there are. Yeah, I've run out of magic. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. That seems to be... Yeah, I'm not overly convinced about that one. I think if there's a cluster of them, it might be better. Yeah. Why is he glowing? Yeah, see, I like that one. Ruin fragment. Yeah, he had yellow eyes, that guy. Right, I think I'm going to take the one that's like a machine gun away. And I'm going to keep... Mind you, I think that one might have been the one that was supposed to be Uber. But to be honest, I think if I'm doing a... my only other issue is a... I really need a fourth slot now. My only concern is that... Oh, hello. Where? Oh, no, you're joking. I didn't realise they'd come back. Where's the... I don't actually recall... Oh, can't use the map when there's enemies around. So, actually we didn't have to do it here, did we? We could do it anywhere. So I think... It's balancing it out though, isn't it? Because when you're doing the basic enemies, the little basic move is really handy. That's the one I'm going to get rid of. So, let's put the... I'm so reliant on these two now. Do you know, I'm half tempted to take the purple one off just now, just while I'm doing a bit of wandering about. Let's do it. I'm going to take the purple one off, just replace it with that one for a minute and see. Well, it only needed in 12, that one, didn't it? So I'm not overly sure that's going to be super powerful. I think that's a step up from that. 18 and 23. See, that's he's in 23 for that barrage. I just didn't find it particularly helpful. Also, to be fair, the enemies I was fighting, I'm not sure how fast the damage should have been coming off them. So... That's a FP cost of 7, 10 and 14. What I really need to find is another socket. And that'll make me happier. Just thinking about what we're going to meet when we go and try and get this Katana as well. Let's try that. Let's try using the one that hits multiple enemies. It's only 3 more in cost and... Alright, so... what's the best thing to do here, travel-wise? Well, we want to go up there. Oops, steady. Yeah, as well just coming out and... If anything, it's just thrown a bit of chaos into my world, hasn't it? Yeah, there is a way in there without... Oh, there's a little plant there. Oh, yeah, it's right next to where the big one is, isn't it? Yeah, oh, there's 2 of those guys dragging that big badger thing. I'm going to pretend that they're not there. There's a fuckload of enemies to get rid of. Not to mention the big badgers. Fucking hell, how many soldiers are on this bloody road, including a big knight guy? Look. He'll probably catch up with me. Ooh. Is that a wee sight of grace kicking around? I think it is. Well, certainly worth touching it. Lovely. Yeah, we're still a ways off from where we're actually going, but... In fact, there's our marker up there, look. Way up above, high up above and down below. Wow, full moon. I feel like something's chasing me and it's flying.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Yes.
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
The hell is he?
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
I don't know where you are, dude.
Is anybody there?
Well, it seems to trigger here.
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor. Hello? Is anybody there?
Ah, hello.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Erdtree, grant me succor.
Well, there's a big guy down there. Oh, that's the wrong weapon, Steve.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order, and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, a tree.
A rickety ass shield.
Sucker.
Wow.
Is anybody there?
Check that out.
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, a tree. Grant me succor.
Well, I was trying to get an angle that would kill more than one of them, but...
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
Oh, hello. Might have made a bad mistake here.
Succor.
Don't like the look of that at all, like...
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
Yes, yes, I don't know where you are, dude. I figure you're down here somewhere.
Succor.
Well, I figured this was him... Oh.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, a tree. Grant me succor.
Seems to get louder when I come over here.
Hello?
Fuck's sake. Hello.
Who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, a tree. Grant me succor.
Unless he's on that actual bridge above it.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh,
Yeah, I feel like he must be up the top.
succor. Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height,
Or maybe not.
servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, a tree. Grant me succor.
Where the fuck are you, dude?
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great
Well, this ain't annoying at all.
true order and celebrated
Oh, there he's there.
of the false. Oh, a tree. Grant me succor. Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, the Untarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormveil took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye?
Not from you.
Fort li-
Right, okay. Not even sure if you need to speak to him in order to go and do that quest anyway. Right, onward. Oh, fucking hell. There's another big badger there, look. Could try seeing just how good this new magic is, right enough. Well, that was awesome. Well, I've pissed him off. Really? What is the fucking point of a spell that goes the wrong way, people? Come on now. Not even doing any damage to him. Oh, I am. Only a little bit at a time, though. Whoa, run out of magics again. Oh, you fucker. Hey? Well, that was a hell of a lot of magic to take down one guy. Should have used my big purple move, maybe. Now, the reason I did that is because the last time I went past one of them, somebody said, I think it was Jason, but somebody said, oh, that big guy was guarding such and such a thing. Fucking hell, there's something lurking in these parts, isn't there? This is not where we're meant to be, by the way. I'm getting completely off track here. There is certainly... Oh, it's taking us right up to underneath the tree, isn't it, I think? So I feel like I've taken a big guy out, and he probably was guarding something, but I've no idea what it was. To be fair, the frame rates have gone a bit all over the shop again, haven't they? It's the outside world bit that takes it over the edge, I think. Right, I'm going to keep going. I've probably not picked up something from that fate, but never mind. Oh, it looks like a site of grace. Yeah, it is, yeah. Third Church of Marija. Well, Is Jason's theory correct? One asks oneself. Are we going to get a little bit of a upgrade for our Flask? Sacred tier, indeed we are. The sacred tier is the one that makes it more powerful, methinks. Mind you, do we need 2? Ooh, Flask of Wondrous Physique. You can find crystal tears at the bases of minor Erd trees and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physique. This will allow you to create elixirs with various custom effects. Blimey. Yeah, physique spelt quite oddly, isn't it? Interesting. Right, okay, so you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physique. Allow you to create elixirs of various effects. Okay. Crimson Crystal Tear. Flask of Wondrous Physique. Another thing to do. Well, we can top up our things while we're here. There it is, Mix Wondrous Physique. With this menu you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physique. This will allow you to create physiques with various custom effects. Well, we've only got 1 anyway, so we can't do anything with it. Restores half of total HP in mixed physique. Increase amount replenished by flasks. Use a sacred tear. Ooh, hello, it's going to do it, only wants 1. Use a sacred tear to increase the amount of HP, FP replenished by your flask. Yes, fucking please. Increase the amount of HP, FP replenished by your flask. Oh, that was awesome. It's also been suggested to me that I should probably invest a bit in my health bar, people. But the reason I hadn't was for that very reason, because I couldn't fill it anyway. But that's going to be of a massive help. So let's see how much it's doing for us now. Let's try the physique. Yeah, let's try the magics one. What's the quickest way to get that down? See how much it fills up from bottom. Let's try and tap it completely. Whoa, what's that? Oh, oh, I see. So the Flask of Wonder... Oh, that's going to be confusing. The Flask of Wondrous Physique. What does it do at the moment, then? Ah, right, okay. That could get in the way during fights. I could get very confused with 3 options down the way. But anyway. How much is it going to heal? Well, refill. Ooh, it's almost full, isn't it? So... we're almost getting a full... it won't be a full health, but almost a full magics from that upgrade. Before there was a huge lump left at the end. Get another cast out of that for one of my bigger ones. So what is that going to do when I do that? Yeah, the Wondrous Physique one fills up as well. So what's it doing at the moment then? Can we figure that out? Bestows various effects. Yeah, well, at the moment, it doesn't seem to do anything. Mixing status is nothing. So, okay. So what happens if we do... Restores half of max HP. Right, okay. So you must... I get it. Okay, so Crimson Crystal Tears must have different effects on them, and you can just mix and match them. It'll do a bit of each or whatever. That seems to be what it's suggesting. So at the moment, it looks like I've got another half heal. Maybe. That's what that's suggesting to me at the moment. And what's really annoying me now is, have I just upgraded my flasks at the wrong time? Because I feel like that flask would have got upgraded if I'd done it the other way around. That's annoying. Didn't think that through, did I? It's done now. Right, let's just... I mean, I assume... No. That you can take... Yeah, you can. So you can remove it if you want. Yeah, you can remove the wondrous physick thing if you want, if it gets confusing. But it does look like we can put a multitude of things in that bottom section. How have we reached an hour, people? God's sakes. Right. How far are we from where we were trying to go? Well, we're just across the pond, aren't we? Well, not quite a pond. I think we can skip the pond, actually. But we just got a small ride now to there. So I think we'll save that for the next part, people. It's a perfect place to wrap it up. So we've now got extra healing. Well... Yeah, more healing in our bar when we take a flask. More magics as well. And we've now got the Flask of Wondrous Physique. Doing pretty well there. Yeah, I'm glad we came in this direction now. Thanks to those who pointed me in this direction. Right, well, that is definitely the place to wrap it up for this part, people. Defo. So we just need to go across the map, just a fraction here. And I think that is where we will find... something rather nasty that is holding on to our Katana sword, which will be int scaling. So thanks to everyone who's given tips for this particular part, or any part indeed. And thanks to the article that I read that's pointed me in this direction as well. Although one of you did actually mention as well to go in this direction. Might have been Billy or somebody. Billy S maybe, I think. But yeah, so thanks to everyone for that. Keep it coming, people. I'm loving all the feedback on this game. I am. So, I mean, pointers... I'm loving, and so far I don't think anyone's posted anything that would have been spoiling a boss or an enemy or anything like that. So just, yeah, general hints and tips has been great, so thanks very much to everybody for that. I think yeah, we have hit the hour mark, so it is a great place to wrap it up. I had hoped to get to that location in this part, however, seeing as how we've reached that site of grace and we've picked up those things, I think it's probably a perfect place to wrap it up. So there you are, folks. Thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Really, really nice just to jump. This is the joy of this particular game, though, isn't it? Because you can jump away from an area you're struggling with necessarily, but I feel like I want to just top up a few things before we go back and take on a bit more of it. And one of those is the sword. The other one was finding other magic skills. I'm still not sure if that's the magic set I'm going to stick with, but at the moment it seems to be working quite well for me. So there you are. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5. And I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.